I'm Monnet Zubieta.
And I'm Simeon Darwick.
And we're certified laughter yoga teachers. And we're here today to share some Hasya Vinyasa, some laughter flow yoga. And the reason we want to invite you to incorporate more laughter and more joy and more play into your yoga class is because there's this man named Dr. Stuart Brown who wrote a book called Play, how it shapes the brain, opens the imagination, and invigorates the soul. And he talks about 4 different properties of play. And one of them is the apparent purposelessness of play, in that we just play for play's sake. We do it for no reason, and that it's voluntary. And also the improvisational potential. And with that, when we are playing, we're more able to roll with the punches that life throws us, and we're able to come up with creative solutions to life's problems. And we're able to not be stuck in a rigid way of doing things. And also the timelessness that comes about when we're in that state of play. And it not only gets us totally present in the moment, but it also allows us to be free from the consciousness of self. So we don't have to worry about how we look or if we're doing it right. Just do what feels good and play and have fun. And the last one is the continuation desire. And that when we're playing, we want to continue doing what we're doing. So we want your yoga practice to be fun so that you want to continue doing it. And you also want to come back and do it again and again and again. So we want to bring more joy, more playfulness, more laughter, more fun to your yoga practice today.
Yeah, we want you to come back wanting to practice yoga every single day because it's an absolute joy. And like you were saying, like that it's not so rigid. A lot of times you may go to a yoga class and just feel like the teacher's really serious. And that's not exactly what yoga is about. It's really about that union. And if you don't feel like you're connecting to your union because it's too serious a space, then that's really not the yoga that was, brought forth and why it's, spread throughout the entire world.
And some say union with the divine or union with your essential nature, which is truly joyful and blissful. When we get out of the worry about what's going to happen in the future or what happened in the past, and we're really present in the moment, those are the times when we're the most free, we're the most open, we're the most joyful. So we want to just help you connect with your true nature, that union with the divine.
Great. So what we're going to do in this class is create motion. And by create motion, we create the emotion of joy by having an attitude of joyfulness, which is our choice, which is the blessing of laughter yoga, which is what we were trained in, and also some of my background, which we'll incorporate into this class in Kundalini and Hatha yoga to create a vinyasa flow within this form of laughter. So I encourage you to just be open to what we explore today and really just tap into your body, being cautious of, if you have any injuries or if you're on your cycle, just to be aware of what you need to modify for your experience so you can have the most joyful, health-improving experience of your life in a yoga class.
One of the benefits of yoga is the increased oxygen flow. There's a 2-time Nobel Peace Prize winner named Dr. Otto Warburg, and he says that when the cells are fully oxygenated, cancer cannot and will not survive. So when we're doing yoga, we're breathing in pranayama, the life force energy, and just invigorating all of our cells and bringing health and oxygen to our cells. And one of the nice things about adding laughter to your yoga practice is that laughter is a prolonged exhale. Let's try it. We're just going to laugh and we're going to exhale, and what happens is your body naturally inhales a nice big deep breath full of fresh oxygen. Ready to go?
How beautiful is that, no? It's amazing. And the beauty of this is that your mind and body cannot tell the difference between this exercise, this pranayama, and also the mirthful, natural, spontaneous laughter that may happen between you, your friends, your family, yourself, or some other sort of invoked situation of laughter. So that's really another key component of this practice. And doing it in this, beautiful opportunity that we have with another person makes it also laughter yoga. It's usually done in groups. And so what we'll be doing today is as a partnership and also as an inspiration to you to do on your own, showing that yes, it's usually done in groups, but it can be done in pairs, and you can obviously do it on your own, just by using movement to inspire your practice.
And it's really fun to go to a regular yoga class where they're just all serious, and you can just start adding in some laughter.
Change
and it brings
the whole
more
place.
joy to the whole class.
Every class is a happy yoga class. Beautiful. So let's start moving our bodies a little bit. Ready?
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start by doing some gentle counterclockwise circles. Just finding our spine, getting a little bit of movement. And begin to turn on that switch, that joyful knob. Turn it up just a little bit, a little beyond maybe where you're comfortable. And now unite your breath with the movement of laughter. So inhaling back and then laughing. So we're stimulating digestion here. We're detoxifying the body by going counterclockwise to begin with. And now let's switch directions. One more. And then we'll come to center. Great. So, you may notice that I'm sitting on a pillow, whereas Monnet is sitting on the floor. Her hips are a little more open than my hips. So I find that by sitting on something that lifts my hips, I'm more able to sit comfortably, and it takes pressure out of my lower back and takes pressure out of my knees. See? Like my knees are now beneath my hips, which takes the pressure out. All right. So now let's do some spinal flexing. We got to lubricate our spine, and by chance it also lubricates our mind and our joy muscle. So, get ready. Inhale. And laugh back.